On December 11, the Supreme Court is set to announce its decision on petitions challenging the 2019 revocation of Jammu and Kashmir's special status, dividing the state into two union territories. Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud will lead the five-judge Constitution bench for the verdict. The landmark decision comes after a series of hearings on the constitutional validity of the move, addressing concerns raised since the bifurcation in 2019. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on September 19 said that it was their privilege that they got the opportunity to abrogate Article 370 in Jammu and Kashmir from the Parliament House, which proved to be an important step towards fighting terrorism and separatism. PM Modi made these remarks while addressing joint session of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha in the old Parliament building.
आर्टिकल 370 हटाने से लेकर वो विषय ऐसा रहा जो शायद ही कोई दशक ऐसा होगा कि चर्चा न हुई हो, चिंता न हुई हो और मांग न हुई हो। आक्रोश भी व्यक्त हुआ, सभागृह में भी हुआ, सभागृह के बाहर भी हुआ। लेकिन हम सबका सौभाग्य है कि हमें सदन में आर्टिकल 370 से मुक्ति पाने का, अलगाववाद, आतंकवाद के खिलाफ लड़ाई लड़ने का एक बड़ा महत्वपूर्ण कदम और इस महत्वपूर्ण काम में माननीय सांसदों की, संसद की बहुत बड़ी भूमिका है। जम्मू कश्मीर में इसी सदन में निर्मित हुआ संविधान हमारे पूर्वजों ने दिया हुआ वो महामूल्य दस्तावेज जम्मू कश्मीर में लागू करते हैं तो इस मिट्टी को प्रणाम करने का मन करता है।
The case centers on a series of petitions challenging the significant decision made on August 5, 2019 by the Centre to revoke Article 370 of the Constitution, granting special status to the former state of Jammu and Kashmir. Referred to a Constitution bench in 2019, the court engaged in extensive hearings over 16 days, addressing key issues. These include the constitutional validity of Article 370's revocation, the legality of the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganisation Act that divided the state into two union territories, and the circumstances surrounding the imposition of governors and president's rule on specific dates in 2018 and 2019. What is the case about? A batch of petitions have challenged Article 370 revocation on August 5, 2019. Constitution bench reviewed pleas, conducted marathon hearings, issues explored, constitutional validity, Jammu and Kashmir Reorganisation Act, Governor's Rule. Key dates examined: June 20, 2018 imposition of the President's Rule on December 19, 2018 and its extension on July 3, 2019. The Supreme Court questioned the authority to recommend Article 370 revocation in Jammu and Kashmir given the absence of a constituent assembly whose concurrence was necessary for such a move. Additionally, the court queried the transformation of Article 370, originally designated as a temporary provision in the Constitution, into a permanent status following the conclusion of the Jammu and Kashmir Constituent Assembly's tenure in 1957. These inquiries highlight the constitutional intricacies surrounding the revocation and its implications. What did SC say? The Supreme Court queried the absence of a constituent assembly in Jammu and Kashmir to recommend the revocation of Article 370, questioning the proper authority for such decisions. The top court had also asked as to how can a provision, Article 370, which was specifically mentioned as a temporary provision in the Constitution, become permanent after tenure of the Jammu and Kashmir Constituent Assembly came to an end in 1957. Petitioners contended that Article 370, having been drafted by the Jammu and Kashmir Constituent Assembly, could not be abrogated after its term concluded in 1957. They asserted that with the Assembly's extinction, Article 370 gained permanent status. In contrast, the Centre argued against any constitutional fraud, asserting the validity of annulling the provision that granted special status to the former state of Jammu and Kashmir, emphasizing the legality and constitutionality of the decision to revoke Article 370. What did the petitioners and centre say? Some petitioners argued that Article 370 could not be abrogated after Jammu and Kashmir Constituent Assembly ended in 1957. Claimed Article 370 attained permanent status with the Constituent Assembly's expiration. Centre contends no constitutional fraud in annulling special status provision for Jammu and Kashmir. The petitioners include Advocate M.L. Sharma, initially challenging the presidential order scrapping Article 370, later joined by Jammu and Kashmir lawyer Shakir Shabir. The National Conference filed a petition on August 10, submitted by Lok Sabha members Muhammad Akbar Lone and Justice retired Hasnan Masoodi. Various other petitions contesting the centre's decision to abrogate Article 370 are also on record, one of which is filed by a group comprising former defense officers and bureaucrats, reflecting a diverse range of challenges to the constitutional move. Who are the petitioners? Initial challenge by M.L. Sharma, later joined by Jammu and Kashmir lawyer Shakir Shabir against Article 370 scrapping. National Conference's August 10 petition by MPs Akbar Lone and Justice retired Hasnan Masoodi. Various petitions contesting centre's Article 370 abrogation, including one by former defense officers and bureaucrats. J&K leaders express optimism ahead of SC's Article 370 verdict, expressing unwavering confidence in the judiciary and its decision-making process. On August 6, 2019, Home Minister Amit Shah moved statutory resolutions revoking Article 370 in Jammu and Kashmir.
मैं आज जो रिवाइज अपना बिजनेस का लिस्ट है उसके अंदर आपने मुझे व्यवस्था दी है कि मैं 2 संकल्प और एक बिल जो प्रिंटेड बिल रिवाइज रूल बिजनेस के अलावे मैं प्रस्तुत करूं। मैं चारों चीज़ें एक साथ प्रस्तुत करूंगा, इस पर डिटेल से चर्चा करेंगे और उसके बाद में मैं जवाब भी दूंगा और चारों पर एक के बाद एक कर डिवीजन करना है तो डिवीजन, मगर मुझे भरोसा है कि चारों चीज़ें पर एक सहमति हो जाएगी तो हम इस पर चर्चा कर वोटिंग करेंगे। माननीय गुलाम नबी आज़ाद जी ने जो कहा कि कश्मीर की आज की जो स्थिति है उस पर चर्चा करनी चाहिए, मैं उनसे एक ही निवेदन करना चाहता हूं कि चारों 2 संकल्प और 2 बिल जो लेकर आए हैं वो कश्मीर इश्यू पर ही है, उस पर आप अपना विचार रख सकते हैं। उस वक्त कश्मीर की आज की स्थिति पर भी रखिए, उस पर भी मैं जवाब दूंगा। अब मैं एक के बाद एक संकल्प और बिल
I have permitted the Home Minister, please.
महोदय मैं संकल्प प्रस्तुत
In my own wisdom, I have permitted. It's very important, serious issue.
महोदय
It will come to you. One after another, it will come to you, please. Come.
महोदय मैं संकल्प प्रस्तुत करता हूं कि ये सदन अनुच्छेद 370(3) के अंतर्गत भारत के राष्ट्रपति द्वारा जारी की जाने वाली निम्नलिखित अधिसूचनाओं की सिफारिश करता है। संविधान के अनुच्छेद 370(3) के अंतर्गत भारत के संविधान के अनुच्छेद 370 के खंड 1 के साथ पठित अनुच्छेद 370 के खंड 3 द्वारा प्रदत्त शक्तियों का प्रयोग करते हुए राष्ट्रपति संसद की सिफारिश पर यह घोषणा करते हैं कि यह दिनांक जिस दिन भारत के राष्ट्रपति द्वारा इस घोषणा पर हस्ताक्षर किए जाएंगे और इसे सरकारी गैजेट में प्रकाशित किया जाएगा, उस दिन से अनुच्छेद 370 के सभी खंड लागू नहीं होंगे, सिवाय खंड 1 के नामक तदनुसार पढ़ा जाएगा।
A Times Online report.
Stay with the Times of India for news breaks, analysis, interviews and events. We bring you stories from your neighborhood and from across the globe as well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the like button and press the bell icon so you don't miss any of our videos.